But I started off in a bachelor's program in geology, so I had a senior thesis, and that was where they basically tell you, go out to a certain part of the country, map it for 6 weeks, come back and write up a report. So I've been doing research on geology-related stuff since an undergrad, and then in college, in a graduate degree, there was more research as part of that curriculum, and then obviously a Ph.D. obviously involves research, so that was geology of continental shelves which lie off our ocean coastlines.
Was that creek 4 years ago? That was all that. The beach, at least now, is keeping these waves from getting here most of the time, which is good.
I've been researching bluffs for over 10 years, mostly on the Pennsylvania coast. In Erie County, for the past 15, 20 years, the bluffs are our coastline. I've always been interested in coastal processes, whether it's erosion or accretion. So that was the major attraction towards the bluffs, and they do have a problem with erosion. It's costing municipalities taxpayer dollars as the tax rolls get adjusted a little bit as people lose acres of property over the entire length of coastline. That's the main reason I'm interested in sort of move towards bluff research compared to maybe what I did in the past, which was low elevation coastlines, so things like Presque Isle or Barrier Islands on the east coast or stuff like that.
The groundwater coming out and just cutting gullies on this older trail, which is pretty resilient, but just keep chewing away at it.
My research focuses mainly on, it's a branch of research you'd call applied research, so I'm very interested in researching stuff that's got solutions to problems that exist for society. So, for example, land loss. Most people don't like losing land in the case of a bluff or beachfront property on the Outer Banks. That's, applied research, and that's what I like doing the most, because it's got immediate benefit to someone. Either we increase the knowledge base, or we can provide information like hazard erosion maps that help property owners who happen to live near a bluff. Career in science, you need to identify what your sort of favorite topic is, and if you go to the right undergraduate institution, you can get involved in research early on as an undergrad. A lot of schools do that, especially land-grant universities and their satellite campuses. You can then fine-tune maybe what you want to do next. Do I want to go on to get a master's, do some research and maybe work with a consultancy company in the private sector, or do I want to go and get a Ph.D., do more in-depth research and go the academic route? So it's all, choosing early where you think you want to be, and eventually by the time you've completed your undergrad and are going through a master's or a Ph.D., you know where you want to go.